All right, guys, you know the drill. We're in Orange City, Saxon Boulevard, Enterprise Road. We're waving our Trump flags every other week. Watch my posts on Rumble, Twitter, and YouTube, and I'll remind you guys when we're coming out here. Get your asses out here. So hey, what do you think about us taking in some Palestinian refugees? Come on, they're innocent Palestinian refugees.
Right. And we don't have enough people over here right now, right?
Yeah, well, we're letting in millions of illegals. We probably let in 10 million illegals. Why not let in some Palestinian refugees?
You mean the
baby?
Palestinian terrorists?
Yeah, that's it.
Let's let them in.
Yeah, even the kids are terrorists over there.
I know.
They brainwash them right out of the gate, right when they're little kids.
And they teach them how to use guns and everything when they're about that tall.
Yeah, I've seen
the gun's bigger than they are.
Yeah, if you talk to a little Palestinian kid and you ask him, hey, what do you do with Jews? We stab them, shoot them, run them over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill them.
Yeah. So
sad.
No good.
Little innocent children.
Yeah, you let those people in here and you're just letting in terrorists.
And look what we're doing to kids over here. We're making them a bunch of sissies.
Yeah.
Turning boys into girls and girls into boys.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely impossible to do.
Yeah. Maybe if we let the Palestinians over, we'll turn them into the opposite gender and then send them back. You know what happens to them then?
Yeah, they'll throw them off buildings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the people wave LGBTQ people for Palestinians. Yeah, you can't be gay over there, you dumb fucks.
I know. Let's send them all over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll send them with their flags.
You know what though?
And
you can be gay in Israel.
Yeah.
Nothing happens to you there.
No.
They don't throw you off buildings in Israel.
Yeah.
But the dumb lefties, they want to support the people that would
kill them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Slaughter them.
Yeah. That's how dumb the lefties are. Idiots. Hey, let me ask you guys something. What do you think about Nikki Haley thinks that we should let in the Palestinians refugees over here. We should rescue them.
Are you crazy?
No. That's what she said.
Let them cross the wide open border like all the other illegals.
Dude, don't you think there's a reason that their neighbors won't take them? Egypt won't take them. No. Lebanon won't take them.
That's just bringing, you bring them here, you're bringing more terrorists to the country, and we already don't know how many's here.
Right.
My mom,
my
mom was from England.
England?
Yeah, and she had to go through the right channels to become an American citizen.
Yeah.
Let them do the same thing.
Yeah. Well, those days are gone, dude.
Yeah.
If the Democrats think you're gonna vote, they're doing this for votes.
Yeah.
They think in the future they're gonna make them legal to vote, or they'll just let them vote anyways. They're ruining our country because they think that they can help themselves in future elections.
And how many of them are chanting "Death to America"?
All of
them.
You think those Palestinians are fans of America?
No.
They hate us.
All of them hate us.
They hate us.
They stand in their government buildings, and all of their leaders chant "Death to America."
Yeah. Well, just in the Capitol the other day, they had a bunch of terrorist sympathizers protesting over there with Rashida Tlaib.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're all holding Palestinian flags, and they're all terrorist sympathizers.
They were damaging some of the Capitol. They
interrupted proceedings.
Sounds just like January 6th.
Yeah,
and
but nothing will happen to them because they're lefties.
They're probably all guys. They arrested a bunch of them, but I'm sure they're all probably out now.
I heard they arrested 200 of them. Nothing will ever happen to them.
They probably gave some of them free housing, free money.
Yeah.
As long as we get your vote.
That's the thing. We're letting in all these terrorists, and we're giving them, like, I heard $2,200 a month.
Yep.
What the hell?
Probably a free phone and everything.
Yeah, of course.
Some food stamps.
Yeah. Against the will of the American people. But you talk to a Democrat voter, and they're like, no, it's a good thing. Yeah. They're brainwashed.
All of this is good. Their commitment to stupidity is just unbelievable at this point. Watching what's happening. Because they buy gas, they buy groceries, they go spend money, and everybody is being hurt by this.
Yeah.
We don't have a say-so in the matter of them giving them our money.
Yep.
We don't have a say-so.
We don't have a say at all.
No,
not only are they wasting our money, they're using it in ways that's a detriment to this country. It's making everything unsafe.
I mean,
I don't feel safe.
What, $30 trillion in debt? Yeah. Who's supposed to pay all that money back?
None of them.
Our kids, our grandkids,
I think
our
we borrow the money somehow or print the money, which makes inflation worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we print the money and then we got to find it somewhere else. Who's going to pay it back?
Biden made
Nobody.
a speech yesterday. He wants to give Ukraine, and he wants to give money to Israel, but he wants to tie some Ukraine money to it. He wants another 100 billion.
No.
Another 100 billion taxpayer dollars.
Hey,
need
I'm
that.
glad that we don't have a speaker and they can't vote on shit like that.
Yeah, that's the only good thing right now. It's held up.
Yeah. Oh, I think Matt Gaetz did us all a favor. He tied up Congress so they can't hand out any more money.
Yeah, well, that's
the best
probably
thing
the
that's
only
ever
good
happened
thing.
to us.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I think Gates did the right thing.
Yeah,
McCarthy was not doing his job.
That's it, man. Yep. And Jim Jordan drops out for some reason, and it's because McCarthy's behind the scenes talking to all these so-called Republicans, getting them to not vote for Jordan, so he'll drop out. He's trying to worm his way back in.
The fact they're even considering putting Hakeem Jeffries in, a Democrat, in charge of the House, when the Republicans have the House.
There's Republicans in there that would vote for a Democrat if they could get on certain committees and shit.
They don't work.
They all got to go, bro.
They're not working for we the people anymore.
No, it's bad. All right, guys, what do you think about taking in some Palestinian refugees? That'd be a good idea?
That's a negative.
That's what a lot of these Democrats are talking about, and Nikki Haley. What do you think?
Yeah.
What would happen if we let in, say, a million Palestinians?
Well, we already have enough that's here. We can see it in all the states. They're running wild on the streets. They're calling for the death of Israel. They're calling for the death of Jews. But Israel's not in the right either. So both sides are...
I look at it like those barbarians went over into their country and murdered all these innocent people. Over 1,000 of them.
Yes.
So whatever happens to these terrorists on the other side, I don't feel bad for them. Does Israel never starts it?
Well, Israel has...
They always retaliate.
Right, but Israel is seeking to have more power and more land, and that's the expansionist problem that we have, is that they constantly want to fight these wars in order to expand their land and their territories, and Israel does want more land. So the thing about it is,
let them have it, because everybody outside their borders, a bunch of terrorists. That's the way I look at it.
Well, they're...
Why don't we send the Palestinians to Ukraine? Since we're giving Ukraine all that money, let the Palestinians live there.
Oh, I bet you Ukraine wouldn't want that at all.
No, they wouldn't.
No. Nobody wants these Palestinians, dude.
no, that's
Why
like-
is that?
that's
Why
like-
do their neighbors not want them? Because they're fucking terrorists.
Half of them are supporters of Hamas and supporters of Hezbollah. The other half don't want that. So there's a difficulty in that, because
I don't believe that. When people say that, I don't believe it.
Well, there's...
I think all those Palestinians wish the death to
not
the
all
Jews
of
and
them.
all that stuff.
We don't live there, so we don't know.
No, I guarantee
we don't
it,
live
dude.
there, but we don't
I've
know.
seen interviews with little kids, and they interview them, and they're like, "What would you do with a Jew?"
Those are some of the children that have been brainwashed in the schools in Palestine.
They're all brainwashed.
Not all of
The
them.
Hamas is in control of all of the school system and everything. You don't think those kids are brainwashed?
Not all of them, no. A lot of them.
I think they
A
are.
lot of them are. But I think they're both wrong on both sides, Palestine and Israel, because the tit for tat that's going on,
You
and
think
then
we should
them
stay
pushing
out of it?
up. I think, well, number one, I think we shouldn't push Iran into a nuclear confrontation, and that's what's about to happen, because we're pushing Lebanon into pushing Hezbollah over to Israel.
They're going to
right
do
now.
it anyways.
They're going to do it, but
They've been just waiting for a chance to do
for
it.
years they've been planning this.
Yes.
So this isn't anything new under the sun.
But should we get involved?
I don't think we should, because if we get involved, then it will spell disaster for our bases over there in the Middle East. And we already see what they've done to the embassies. They've lit them on fire in Iraq. They've lit them on fire in Lebanon. So
Hey, how many of those people, those terrorists over there, have already come across our border?
a lot, millions.
They're just waiting.
Millions. They're here already.
They're waiting, yeah.
They're here. Yeah.
Yeah, I got something.
Dan Bongino said that.
I'm precinct 308 REC of Volusia County, and right now I'm very dissatisfied with the GOP and the House GOP. They need to get their act together and unify behind Jim Jordan and quit all
He
this
dropped
nonsense.
out. He's
that
not
they're
even
doing.
running now.
I don't know. The only thing I like about this McHenry is he he did evict Nancy Pelosi from her office. So
McHenry, McCarthy, what's the difference?
It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same.
I think I hate Republicans as much as I do
the
Democrats.
Uniparty.
It's the Uniparty. What do you think, Kevin? Think we should take in some of those Palestinian refugees?
Yeah, just make sure all the hostages are out and just get rid of them.
Level the place?
Yes.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Yeah.
Babies and shit.
Yeah, they're terrorists.
Yeah.
They're all terrorists.
You can't just...
They should be able to defend ourselves. Hey, if some country came over here and butchered 1,000 Americans, you think we would just sit by?
Hell no.
Hey, people. Hey, what do you think about America taking in some Palestinian refugees? Think that'd be a good idea?
I don't think
That's
so.
what Democrats want to do, like Rashida Tlaib.
Now, how many of those
Nikki
Muslims,
Haley wants to bring them over here.
Now, how many Muslims came over this open border?
A lot.
And how many terrorists are in there?
Tens of
And
thousands of them.
What's your thought about us having another 9/11?
Oh, the next terrorist attack is coming soon, and it's going to make 9/11 look like kindergarten shit.
I bet you.
So,
And we can all blame Biden for that.
yeah,
He let him in.
yeah, on purpose.
Yes.
Did China or Iran or someplace like that Biden's taking money from, did they pay him to do that?
Probably Iran.
I would say so. I'd say that
Abraham Lincoln said no country can destroy us, but we can destroy ourselves from within.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happened.
It is what's happening. It's a
If we let
shame.
in one Palestinian refugee, that's one terrorist too many. There's a reason that Egypt and all of these countries that surround that area won't allow any Palestinians refugees into their country.
Because they know.
They're all terrorists.
Yeah.
All of them.
Kash Patel said this morning that our entire government, the Biden administration, has allowed it to happen, but our entire government has been, every aspect of our government has been infiltrated by Iranians. And the head of the DOD, and he said his name, and I can't think of what he said.
Department of Defense?
Yeah, he said his name. I don't know what it was. He said, remember this name, because he actually is a Palestinian, and he's allowing a lot of this stuff to happen because he's in charge of it all.
Crazy.
Iranian, in charge of our...
We're doomed, I think. We just don't know it yet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Buy ammo. Mark says that it's getting harder to get ammo now. They're putting all these little places out of business.
Yeah, a lot of the small ones, right?
Get it now if you're gonna get it.
And the prices have gone crazy.
It's by inflation, man.
Well, I guess I go to the flea market. I might buy some more ammo.
Yeah, they're not gonna outlaw our guns. They're just gonna make it impossible to get ammo.
So,
and once that happens, what good is it?
reloading equipment stuff get going.
This way, when the jihadists paraglide in, we won't be able to fight back, right?
No, we'll have guns when they start parachuting. We'll be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not if. I wonder how long ammo lasts before it goes bad.
Oh, I think it lasts a long time.
Does it?
Yeah. As long as
it's not wet.
Not wet or anything.
Think it'll last 50 years, 100 years?
Yeah.
As long as
Really?
you keep it dry.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have, it's not like you have to use it and replace it. I don't think. I don't think so.
I don't know. I think I'm sitting all right. I just gotta wonder. There's a lot of people out there that are anti-gun. They don't have a single weapon to defend themselves. They don't think the shit can hit the fan ever. You know, it ain't gonna take much to knock out our whole power grid.
What amazes me is that they think that an AR-15 is an assault weapon. It's a semi-automatic, just like a deer rifle or any other rifle. You know, it's not totally automatic like the military. A lot of people don't know that military, you pull the trigger, 3 rounds come out automatically, and then you got to release the trigger and then push it again, another 3 rounds.
Hey, in California, didn't like they're trying to ban assault weapons, and it kind of went on for a long time, and a court recently ruled that you can't do that, it's unconstitutional, and then the state fought it, and another judge just ruled that it's against the Constitution to keep these guns away from citizens. So you can get an AR-15 now.
Correct, yeah.
And Yeah, California, which is where you're from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know, the Americans aren't educated on weapons, and whatever the government tells them is an assault weapon, or whatever the media tells them.
Democrats will believe anything that CNN tells them.
Yep.
They're so dumb.
Yeah.
Democrat voters. Imagine all the people that are going to vote for Biden again. All the punishment he's put on them. You know what I mean? They can't afford to buy a house.
I don't think they're going to let him run again, because
I think he's so pig-headed and stupid he thinks he can run again and win.
Who's this?
Biden.
Oh, God.
I think the Democrat Party's going to pigeonhole him and ask him to leave,
Such
and
a
then they'll put in any Newsom.
Right.
Hey, did you guys see Biden on the airplane the other day when they were interviewing him? He had two nuts, looked like scrotum under his chin.
Well, that
What's
and the
going on
line
with his
around
chin?
his neck, I mean, and his eyes, where it was like,
Biden doesn't have a big cleft chin.
no.
It looked like two testicles.
No. Well, and he walked in like
I mean, I
this.
know he's a dickhead, but damn.
He walked in like this, like, and you know,
something going on there.
it's like, whoa, like, how does that happen?
It's weird. Did you notice that? That's some weird shit.
Very weird.
Dickhead Biden. Hey, Carlos, what do you think? We should take in a bunch of Palestinian refugees? Would that be a good idea?
Yeah, line them up in front of the firing squad.
Yeah, you're right.
I think they're all terrorists.
Oh, you never know, man. You never know.
How would you know?
Right.
Like I keep saying, there's a reason why Egypt and Lebanon and all these surrounding countries over there, they won't allow any of their refugees in. Yeah, they don't trust them.
Egypt, yeah.
Yeah, they won't let them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's too much trouble, you know, no matter what, it's too much trouble.
Yeah.
So they're going to be cleaning Gaza and making trouble everywhere else.
They should turn it into a parking lot.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But, you know,
We need Trump back before Biden starts World War III.
They're just going to push them out further. That's all they're doing.
Yeah. Hey, Biden said that Trump would crash the economy and start World War III. That's exactly what that dumbass is doing.
All the Democrats said it.
Yeah, they all said it. They said, hey, now the adults are back in the room. Dipshits.
That's it. I'll shoot back.
All right, guys. Saxon Boulevard, Enterprise Road. We're in Orange City. Every other week, we're waving our Trump flags. Get your butts out here. I'll post flyers on Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you call it, YouTube and Rumble. So watch for my flyers there. Do it!
And then remember when Biden? I'd like to take him to the back of the barn. I dream of that. You know what I do with him? Oh, I dream of it. I'd hit him right in that fake nose. That fake nose. They'd have plastic lying all over the floor. But I don't want to say that. So when he says it, they say, oh, he said, remember when he was doing that? I'd like to take him to the back of the barn. You know what you do with him? You just look at him and you go like this. But, so he can say that, and they say, oh, did you hear him? If I said it, they'd say I was violent.